Happy Friday, family. What's going on, fam? Good to see everybody in here this Friday morning. Hope everybody's doing well. We got Lewis, Coin Fox, David, Matty Who, Mrs. Kimberly. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. Excited to have you here. We got a few nice plays we're looking at this morning. Got a few nice plays we're going to be looking at, diving into this morning. All these crazy sectors been hot. Electric vehicles, energy, blockchain, everything's been taken off a little bit. How'd everybody end up yesterday? I'll tell you guys what, yesterday, I was zonked. I was completely zonked yesterday. I feel embarrassed to say, but after I got done trading, I went and took a nap. I was tired. I was tired. I get up here early every morning, flipping through charts, then talking for an hour and a half, and then fighting like 4 different stocks yesterday. I was tired. Mr. Matt and Jason, good to see you guys in here this morning. Are we ready to make some money? I don't want to work for free again today. Yesterday was a break-even day, slightly green day for me, but I don't want to work again today for free. What's the most frustrating for me is when I was up a point on the short side Sono, didn't lock any in. Then I was up a point on Sono on the long side, hardly locked any in. So we're not doing that today. It's going to be a good day today. I'm feeling it. Got my coffee. And Chasing Bass is here. If Chasing Bass is here, you guys know it's going to be a good day. Coin ended up green. Traded his core on Sono. We're going to be watching Sono again today as well. Obviously, there should be another setup there this morning after that consolidated and held its gains. But the quote of the day, guys, the key to trading success is what? Emotional discipline. If it were all about intelligence, I'll tell you guys what, I wouldn't be successful at trading if it was all about intelligence. Thankfully, I'm hard-headed. I've been doing this every day for 5 years. But emotional discipline has a lot to do with it. Not being the smartest person in the world. Having that discipline. Not just emotional, but even discipline with your trading. Just your rules, and taking ego out of it. A lot of different variables that go into it. All right, let's jump into today right now. We can go ahead and take a look at this stock I just pulled up right now. I'm still flipping through a few charts, but WTRH caught my attention a little bit. I believe this is a technology play. Technology plays have been hot as well this week. So you guys see this trend line? It's bouncing off over right here, 275. Let's look left of the chart, WTRH. WTRH, that gap to fill it had was 375. Gap to fill way back when. And then several upper shadows finally broke up through it this past July. Ended up coming back down, and now we're back above that 375 area. 375 is a tough area of resistance, now support. And we can actually see that in pre-market this morning, these lower shadows to it. So I want to watch WTRH against 375 this morning. See what's going to happen there. May not be a bad little long against that, because that is very solid support, WTRH. So let's throw that chart down and keep on going through the list this morning. Let's go ahead and attack Sono. Sono's not bad. Sono coin might sell off to the 1975 area today. Yeah, I like this for a short out of the gate, risking the high days, the previous high days. You guys see we double topped there yesterday, 2230s, unable to break. We're little signs of weakness this morning. And you guys know, a gap up play, a stock like Sono, let me pull up the 5-day chart. Stock like Sono that's gapping up, gets a lot of euphoria, long buyers coming into this, and buying at the close and not getting that gap up. Oftentimes we are going to see some profit taken at the open, especially when we don't get that gap up. And a double top there at 2230s. So I'm with coin on that. I like that for a little bit of a sell-off at the open, Sono. So I will be trading that against 2237. Victor! Mr. Victor, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here. Mr. Victor in the house. We are going to be victors today. Victors. DAO. DAO, very similar setup to Sono as well. This one didn't get the gap up, though. I like the gap up that Sono had. I like that for more stars to align. More stars to align. DAO, this one didn't quite get a gap up yesterday, but it had a nice morning spike, 25 up to nearly 30, closing a little weak, so we could trade DAO. It's a little thinner than Sono, quite a bit thinner than Sono. Could trade it against 30.41. It's not a bad play. Not my favorite play in the world. Not a bad play, though. I'll watch that. Remember, guys, FENG yesterday. 220 is solid support, FENG. I'm a little interested in FENG just to see what it's going to do at the open. This is a higher float stock. You guys can see the intraday price action yesterday was kind of consolidating up and down a little bit. Not too crazy here, but we are near support. I like buying things right near support. If we look at the daily on FENG as well, daily chart, we do see, yeah, 220 here is tough support, really nice support. We do see on the daily candlestick, there are buyers that came in, and that's why I always trade over, under. This thing came under support, came right back up through it, 215. Actually, you can look at that on the intraday as well. 215, bounced right back up through it. So we could, FENG is going to be a slow one. Nothing fancy, nothing too crazy there, but it does have nice support at 220. It would be a slow play if we're going to take it. Coin KXIN long right now. KXIN just getting some hype right now when we started the pre-market analysis, 9 o'clock. KXIN getting a little insider. What? I don't see any news. The first news I saw on it was insider. Insider sells KXIN shares. Yeah, that wouldn't get hype on it. So this is KXIN, looks like it's in that electric vehicle space. Am I right? Am I right? KXIN electric vehicle. Yeah, so this one looks like we may get a little continuation on this coin because there's really nothing else this morning in the low float penny land that's getting any hype. So let's see what KXIN is going to do. See what KXIN is going to do this morning. KXIN 380s right now. May have a little pullback, but nothing else is really. I mean, some of these stocks like Solo in the electric vehicle space, Solo's been moving quite nicely the last few days. So let's go ahead and go over Solo. Electric vehicle space as well. There's actually a few I want to look at in this sector. And I'm going to write these out right now for you guys just so you can write them down as well. Make sure you know this sector and the stocks that are trading and are hot in it. Let me write these down. There you go. All right, Solo, NIO, FUV, BLNK, KNDI, and I guess KXIN. This one it's in that auto sector as well. So, coin out 390, not bad. Mr. Gamela, Kevin in the house. Good to see you in here, Kev. Solo, 930s right now. Solo, we were watching this against the symmetrical triangle squeeze that happened what's today? Friday, Thursday, Wednesday? Yeah, earlier in the week. That's symmetrical triangle. NIO has that as well. NIO does have that as well. It formed that symmetrical triangle, and we've slightly broken out of it right now, and we have solid 45 support NIO. So it's not a bad play for some continuation with 45 risk. Risking off of that. If we do get a sell-off down towards that 45 area, look at all these lower shadows. Lower shadows down to this trend line. It really respected the symmetrical triangle pattern to it. 45 is going to be a nice area of support here, NIO. It is in that hot electric vehicle market right now, that sector. So let's keep an eye on that sector. Solo, NIO, BLNK, KNDI, BLNK, all those. Let's keep an eye on those. What's KXIN doing at the moment? Probably making new highs. Yeah, new highs. Over $4, 405, 409. There we go. Yeah, so KXIN, look at what it did last week. This is why we always look left of the chart. This stock actually got a little pump on it last week as well. $3 up a couple points, up to 520. Brad, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Somebody say it. I'm not going to say it today. You guys are getting tired of me saying it. Just, you guys say it. You know what I'm talking about? 520. 520. It's magic, you know. Yeah, so KXIN. Love you guys. Killing it. Killing it. All right, so KXIN getting a little pop right now. I suspect it's going to do the same thing it did last week. Just keep your eyes on it at the moment. That is where volume just turned to. Nice little play on that coin. Nice little play on that. But yeah, I do like NIO for that pullback to 45 support. It's got that symmetrical triangle squeeze as well as Solo did. I wouldn't want it all the way back down to 45 support. Maybe if it drops a point or two, I can do a little scoop on it. We'll watch it carefully. We will keep our eyes on it. Uber. I want to stay familiar here with Uber. This chart's really interesting. I mean, it's kind of like bull flagging against 50 bucks right now. Look at the daily on Uber. We've been watching this one since it came out with that Proposition 22, and ever since then, it's been sustaining this entire move. And look at all these upper shadows against 50 right here. It's kind of bull flagging against 50, and I just want to stay familiar here. There's no trade I'm looking at the moment, just because this one is kind of consolidating up and down. Oh, coin, don't tell me Sona's dropping already. Dang. All right. We'll see if that gets a little pop on it for us. But Uber, yeah, 49.50s, 50 bucks. I want to stay familiar with this one. $50 is very tough resistance, Uber. We'll see what's going to happen there. MARA and Riot. Now, this is another sector that's kind of hot right now. MARA, blockchain, Riot, blockchain. This whole Bitcoin thing that's moving right now. This is getting some hype as well. Let's take a look at the chart, MARA. MARA has really solid 325, 320 resistance. And it's having a tough time getting above this line. It tried this week, was unable to do it, came right back down. It's kind of fighting it right now, 315. It may try to get up through it this morning, 317. 317, 318. So MARA and Riot, I do want to watch both of these this morning too. RIOT, this has got tough 750 resistance on it. Was unable to break that area, 750. So let's watch those two. MARA 320 break. See if we can get that. I do like LB this morning. LB for a short as well. A lot of these are very similar that I'm looking at. You know, what is consistency? It's doing the same thing every single day, day in, day out, trading your edge. So Sono, LB, don't they look kind of similar? DAO, a little bit similar to those as well. There's another one I like this morning too, MGNI. We're going to take a look at that one in just a second. And Billy. Good old Billy. Mr. Billy. Yeah, we'll look at Billy in just a second. So, let's look at LB. LB did come out with, third quarter earnings? Yeah, quarter four. Yeah, they came out with some earnings. That's why they got the pop on it. But here's the trend line. It's pretty tight trend line. It's actually trying to break under it right now. Pretty tight trend line there. So I kind of like it against 40 bucks over under. We'll see what's going to happen with LB. Yesterday, what did it do? It sold off, found its feet. It kind of sold off a couple points. Yeah, it sold off from 39.60 down to 37.60. So it sold off a couple points and then started consolidating. But LB, I'm kind of interested there for a little bit of a profit taken out of the gates. We'll see what's going to happen. Ideally, a lot of these plays, I would not mind them spiking out of the gates. What I did not like about Sono yesterday when I was trading it is that it sold off and then went red to green. I much prefer these stocks spiking and then fading the rest of the day. Oftentimes, if you get this is like ideal. This is my ideal play. If a stock's gapping up big time, and then we get a spike out of the gate on top of that, most of the time they start fading after that. So big gap up, and then nice volume for a euphoric morning spike out of the gate. I like to short into that and fade it throughout the day. That's one of my go-tos. But unfortunately, Sono went red to green yesterday. And then it ended up consolidating, providing us a nice play today. We'll watch it again today. Billy, kind of the same idea here. Billy, nice move yesterday. These are earnings plays. So earnings sometimes, they do fundamentally change value of the company, so they will hold their gains a little bit stronger than fluff news. But the four I'm watching this morning to see if they'll see some profit taken this morning are going to be Sono, which we're already seeing a little bit of that. Hopefully that pops up closer to the risk area for us. DAO is somewhat interesting, but it's a little thinner. So probably not my second favorite. Billy is close to it at 60, risking the previous highs. near 60. And MGNI, I like this one as well. MGNI, this one's sitting at 15.15. Good volume came into it yesterday. Above average volume yesterday, equaling that above average range. All right, let's look left of the chart on MGNI. You guys see the candlestick MGNI made yesterday, 12.20. Went up 2 points and then gapping up a point. And about 9 million shares traded, so good volume yesterday. Let's look left here, MGNI. Yeah, this is coming into some iffy territory up in here. Here's the trend I got drawn out, around 15 bucks. It's going to be a little tough. Let's see if MGNI can pop out of the gates for us to take a nice little short on that one as well. So that's what I'm talking about. Big move yesterday, gapping up a point, and then if we get a morning spike on top of that, whew, woo baby. AMRN coin, you're looking at that for 480s. AMRN, that one got a morning spike in pre-market this morning. Or was that after hours? WTRH, massive seller at $6. Yeah, that's not WTRH. Kind of seems like a sleeper to me. I know we went over this one. I mean, it's got such solid 375 support. It kind of gets me a little interested in it. I mean, if we got into it right now, we are risking what, 20 cents. That's not bad with good support like it has. WTRH 370 support is really nice. 375 support is really nice on that. So yeah, this is what they're looking at for that $6 coin. $6. That's gonna be that's definitely gonna be the next level resistance. Right in here. Yep. Let's see what those sneaky sellers are doing. I see what they're doing. If you guys have the shorts, Tiger, it's not a bad short either. I don't have it. TIGR 706 against 730s. I don't have shorts there, but not a bad play. There's a few leading gappers this morning. AYRO. Ooh, big death candle right there. Or was it a death candle? No. No death candle. Just a little bit of selling pressure. But anyways, let's review the plays this morning. I'll tell you guys what charts I got loaded up. There's quite a bit to look at today. It's honestly a little overwhelming, so I got to kind of narrow in. I'm going over a lot, you know, because we all trade slightly different, a little slightly different. I want to make sure we cover everything for you guys. I'll tell you what charts I got loaded up, and we'll go from there. We never miss a move in here. That's why I love you guys. We never miss a move in here. I love you guys for more than that reason. But help us out today. Help us out alert some of these plays. Because there's a lot to look at. All right, Sono, if we get a pop up towards 2237, I'm interested in that. MGNI in this 15 range is pretty tough. I'd like to see a spike to fade on MGNI. So we'll kind of watch that one. The whole electric vehicle... Whoa, that just stunned me. Sorry. I was about to say the whole electric vehicle sector. I said the whole that stopped right there. KNDI, what is going on here? Did they come out with an offering? Yup. How did I know, guys? How did I know? And this is exactly why I don't trade pre-market. Most of the time. 95% of the time. God dang it. Ruining plays. Offerings. These offerings are rough. Yeah, Candy I came out with an offering, so watch out there if trading it. I don't like buying offering plays, but you know, we buy fear, sell euphoria, rinse and repeat. But offerings, man, they kill them. They kill them. I don't see oftentimes like good bounce plays on offerings. Provide a lot of selling pressure. All right, so KNDI, solo, a little bit of a sell-off from KNDI's offering. And NIO, BLNK, you guys know what it is. There's a lot to watch in that sector. So I got MGNI loaded up. I got Sono loaded up. I got LB loaded up. That's it's kind of cracking that trend a little bit. It's a little thinner, but I like LB. Kind of like LB. Billy's not bad either. WTRH against 375. That's not a bad play. But, you know, there's a few good ones. I'm trying to think if I'm going to take one out of the gates. Because there's several good plays, so the best one's going to be if we get a nice little spike out of the gates to short into. Yeah, I like MGNI. Let's see if we get a spike on that up towards like 1530s, 40s. That would be nice. We'll just see. Today's Friday. Like I said yesterday, guys, let the trades come to us. Gonna take it a little easy. I'll say that, but I'm not going to. You guys know me. We don't take it easy around here. If you have the shorts for Tiger, go for it. TIGR, AYRO, that was kind of the leading gapper this morning. It's looking pretty heavy. I was seeing some selling pressure. It did tap some resistance at in that $8 range from the daily. Coin WTRH, 200,000 seller at $10. They're ready. They are ready. Also, I'm staying familiar with Corsair. You guys remember that one from yesterday? I took a L on that one. CRSR. Staying familiar here. This chart's definitely interesting. If we get a crazy spike through 40, I may be tempted. Maybe tempted to take a short there. I'm just staying familiar with Corsair. No trade idea at the moment on it. But let's go over the scans real quick. KXIN's already pulling back from that fast move up through the whole $4. We looked left of that chart. We knew how that story ended. And FENG is kind of interesting against 220. So there's a lot to look at, guys. I need like 10 charts loaded up this morning. Need like 10 charts loaded up. Taj, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here. Thoughts on Delta? Thoughts on Delta? Yeah, the airlines and the cruise lines, they've been trying to recover a little bit. Those stocks, DAL, DAL's trying to get above that. This is my thoughts, Taj, right here. DAL's been trying to get above this kind of 39 resistance. After it gets above that, the gap to fill is going to be right around like the 4250s. So if it gets some decent volume to break this 39 area, be looking for that gap to fill. But look at the candlestick it had a couple days ago up towards that 39 resistance. Big upper shadow, so sellers are there. So just need some good volume. All right, let's go over the scans real quick, and then we'll get to trading. Got a couple minutes left. The positive intensity scans, guys, in the middle, these are stocks that are getting overbought. When they're highlighted orange, that means we're getting good. We're getting juicy. When they're highlighted orange, means they're getting juicy. So get ready. If you see a stock highlighted orange, that means get ready for the reversal. On the positive side, it means get ready for the short. On the negative side down here, when they're highlighted orange, it means get ready for the scoopy. Scoopy scoop. Scoop that ice cream on up because they are selling off quick. Obviously, a few different variables we look at other than popping up on the scanners. We'll look at the daily chart and some other things. But that's the idea of how we use the scans. So we have a pre-market watch list we go over, and then we take a look at the scans and see what's going to be popping on off and go from there. Taj, I see a ascending triangle forming. Yeah, they all got a little bit of that ascending triangle on them. A lot of those plays. airlines, cruises. Very volatile, that's for sure. Just need some decent volume to come into that to get over 40. What's Candy doing? KNDI. Yeah, that's even lower. 1140s. Like I said, the offering plays are really difficult to trade on the long side. The majority of the time, they see a lot of selling pressure. Any questions before we get going, guys? Got about 40 seconds. MGNI already seeing some sellers from 1520. Mr. Akbar, good to see you in here. Candy got some 1150. Shake and bake. Yeah, you got some balls to be doing that. I love buying stocks like that as well, but the offering just kind of scares me away. 1150. I mean, Candy does have some good. That's way off of that support. I mean, if the overall electric vehicle market does pretty good, we may see a little bounce on Candy. Market is now open. All right, traders, let's get it. Let's see what's going to be happening this morning. I am very excited to see what we're going to be getting. There's a lot that we went over and a lot to look at. So Sono's already seeing that selling pressure. I'm not chasing that play. I'm not chasing Sono, FYI. We will let that one, I'll let it go without me. I need to pop back up towards previous close on that. LB's kind of getting a little spike on that trend. Getting a little spike on that trend this morning. MGNI seeing a lot. I'm going to hit MGNI at 1480. Slightly chasey, but I'm going to give that one over under 15. See what's going to happen there. I'll give that one over under kind of that 15 area. See what's going to happen there. LB 3960s, 3970s. LB. I'm going to go ahead and give LB a little bit of a love tap there. 3960s. Risking 40. Risking 40s. Over under 40s on LB. Sono even lower. If you guys got Sono, great work. I mean, I may look for a scoop on Sono. Honestly. Sono is selling off so hard right here. May look for a scoop. WTRH is coming down right to that support. WTRH. I'm gonna get a little WTRH right here around support. See what that's gonna do. See what that's gonna do. Kind of working a few of these right now. MGNI, that one's coming back up towards 15. Keeping an eye there. Keeping an eye on MGNI. Just kicking back with a few of these plays. I may be a little quiet because I am trading 3 right now. But there's a lot popping up. KNDI. Allah taking half off there. Good play there. Good play there. Sono still a little heavy. We had the right idea, Sono. I just didn't freaking chase it. A little irritated with that one. I may look to long Sono. I may look to long it. We'll see what it's going to do here. Billy even higher right now. Billy. Billy is even higher. Man, MGNI is kind of trying to hold the 1580s. Billy is definitely interesting. I'm going to hit WTARH one more time and kind of just see what it's going to do against the 370 right there. The 370. Gosh, guys, there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on. I can only do so much over here. I gotta focus on the trades I'm in at the moment. So I'm going to come out of MGNI just for the time being. I'm gonna come out of that one for the time being, because I'm trying to focus on a few others right now. That one looks like it's gearing up a little bit. Let me. Sono 20. Oh my gosh, Sono pulled it down to like 20 bucks. That wasn't a bad play there, Sono. See if we can get Sono back down towards 20. I wouldn't mind the scoop there. Yeah, WTRH. I gotta cut that one. That one's not looking good against the trend. So I'm cutting that, cut MGNI. I'm still with LB. I like it against this trend. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and tap LB again here. See if we can get that down towards 39 or under. Good boy, LB. Good boy. Let's get a little bit lower. I kind of like LB under 39. That's kind of my first lock I'm looking at. Come on, little boy. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to come out half on LB right there at 39. See what else is popping right now. Sono back down to the low 20s. That's interesting. I like Sono under 20. Who is at my door? God. LB already back up. Dang it, LB. What are you doing? What you doing? SBE. SBE is SB as in boy E. It's getting a little pop right now. I don't have shorts there. Man, LB lower, big lower shadow, and that one's LB big lower shadow. That one's kind of back above the trend at the moment. So I gotta start thinking about that. I gotta start thinking if I need to cut or reverse this position there. Sono wasn't a bad scoop if you guys got that. I did miss that at 20 bucks. See what else is going to be popping up. How's the electric vehicle sector doing? Solo, LI, NIO. Billy got that pop out of the gates, so I am kind of interested in Billy. I'm gonna tap Billy. I'm gonna give Billy a little tap against that upper shadow, 61.75. LB is even higher here. It's frustrating. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of LB. All right, get cutting LB. Man, today is frustrating. Just with Billy at the moment. Just with Billy at the moment. Just with good old Billy. SPWR, yeah, going higher, looking for a pullback there, Kim. Yeah, SPWR is not a bad one. It's kind of grinding against the 9 EMA. Grinding a little bit against that 9 EMA. Can watch that for a really fast move on it. Can watch SPWR for a little fast move. Short into. Or long in that dip against the 9 EMA there. Maybe a grinder. Maybe a grinder. WKHS. Workhorse getting that pop. Workhorse. Mr. Workhorse getting that pop right now. Okay, Billy, I'm watching it against this 6170s area. I may hit it again and then see if it's going to break over that. We'll try to trade that over under that area. I like this to get heavy around here and go green to red, but you gotta trade the price action. Gotta trade the price action. Coin, few quick scalps, KXIN, nothing else. Yep, I've cut a few. I've had to cut a few, so right now I just have Billy. Right now, just Billy. But we'll see. Looking for something else. Looking for something else. SPWR is not a bad play. I mean, that one's making new highs right now. Kim brought that one up. Kind of grinding against the 9 right now. WTRH trying to get back above that 375 area. So I did cut that one kind of near the lows. WTRH, but that one's trying to get back up over the 375 area. All right, Billy's popping up towards this upper shadow. Let's see what it's going to do. May try to get a little breakout. If it does, I'll end up cutting it over under. BLNK, that's that electric kind of vehicle battery, BLNK. That one, it's spiking right now as well. That one's just kind of grinding up there against the 9 as well. Coin AMRN long, 470 stop. CAN is not bad. Shorts for these. KXIN long in that one, coin 395 dip. KXIN still kind of holding those gains right now. Not bad there, not bad there. Couple upper shadows on KXIN in the 430s. Just be mindful of those if you're trading that, guys. Billy, I'm not in love with. I got a position there, but not in love with. It's kind of just holding these gains right now. I'm going to see what it's going to do against these highs. It may try to pop above them right here. Coming up. I may give it another tap and then see if we'll get a fake out breakout if we're making new highs. See what's going to happen. LB, even more continuation there. MG&I still up towards that 15 level. And Billy kind of sitting near this these highs right here. So I'm watching Billy. Nothing too exciting though. Nothing too exciting here. See what that's going to do against 61.75. Sono, I missed that dip. That's kind of irritating. That $20 sell-off, that was a pretty good play. That was a pretty good play. I missed it. SPWR just kind of fading a little bit right now. See what that's going to do against VWAP. Yeah, SPWR, that's under VWAP at the moment. SPWR 2168 coming under that, selling off kind of hard right there. Let's see what that's going to be doing. SPWR. Could look for a long on it, risking kind of the open. The open on SPWR is 2120s. So just got to be mindful of that. I'm looking. KXIN coin out at 430. Yeah, a couple upper shadows. Getting a little upper shadowy right there. Getting a little upper shadowy. FOSL, old friend under VWAP. Yeah, that one's seeing a little selling pressure. Yeah, Sona already back up near 21. KXIN 450 coin now scaling in short on that up to $5. Trying to see if we can get Billy under 61. There we go. Nice. All right. I want it to go under VWAP. That's what I need Billy to do. Need Billy to get under VWAP. 60s, 70s. Maybe a lot to ask for. I'm kind of watching that one right now. Nothing working right away for me today. Nothing working right away. If I can get Billy to work, I'll end up being alright. Want that one under VWAP. Stopped out of AMRN, tiny loss coin. Come on, Billy, come on. Let's get you a little lower. 60s, 70s. Let's flush under the VWAP. Let's flush under VWAP. Yeah, volume is weird today. Very, very strange. Big orders at 60, 80. Dada. Dada. Dada's on the scans. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm focused so hard on Billy. I'm actually doing pretty well on it, but I'm at kind of foolish size. So that's when I start focusing a little bit more. But Billy's fighting the VWAP right now, so I'm just seeing if we can pull under VWAP. It may try to bounce here. It's heavy under that 9. DADA. Yeah, that's not a bad one, Kim. Good eye there. See what's going on. No shorts, yeah. So like Brad just said, I mean, there have been several. The one play that's working out for me. I'm trying to be patient with it. Trying to be patient. Jason is up on his trading account on his phone. He is doing it on the phone. What'd you trade today, Jason? What did you trade today? Because I'd like to know. Oh, MGNI. Oh, frick. Why did I look at that? MGNI. 1430s. I had it around 15. That is painful. That is painful. Very, very painful. KXIN, trading that one with coin. Nice work there. Yeah, not bad. All right, Billy, finally, a little bit of selling pressure. I'm actually, I need Billy down here where it is right now to be break even on the day. I may get to break even on the day. I've already cut like 3 of them. Yeah, I need Billy to fade. I need that one under 60 bucks. Or a different play if we can see something else. Dada was pretty good. Dada was an awesome one. Kim brought that up 41.50. That was a heck of a short there. So I'm a little irritated I didn't have shorts for that. Jason with the fast fingers. I am so irritated with MGNI. You guys have no idea. I'm going to take all of Billy if it flushes under 16, which is coming down to right now. Yeah, taking all of it. Hey, I'm green on the day. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Billy. Today is looking eerily similar to yesterday. Cut LB, cut WTRH, cut MGNI, which I'm struggling with that cut very much so. If MGNI pulls under 14 quick, I will look to scoop that one up. We've already sold off a point. Most of the time, these things love to gravitate towards the whole dollar. If MGNI sells off under 14, I'm probably going to get that. Probably going to tap that under 14. Yeah, I'm 1 for 4 on the day,